One, two. Mic test. One, two.
Mic test,
One,
one,
two.
two.
Mic test. One, two. One, two.
Mic test.
Mic test. One, two. One, two. Mic test. Is that well?
Mic test, one, two. Am I clear? All right, and we are live here from Punta Gorda Sporting Complex. Tonight we have the Belize City Defenders against the roaring Punta Gorda Panthers.
And I believe that tonight we'll be getting our first win against our team from Belize City.
Or any team in the league so far.
So from the Belize City Defenders, we have the starting five. We have Mr. Zol. We have JT Branch. We have Devin Daly. We have Raul Venegas. And last but not least, the big man in the middle, Nigel Jones.
And for the Punta Gorda Panthers, we have Chance Leslie with our Punta Gorda's very own Darnell Oden, along with Albert Ariola, Travis Julian, and Tavian Davis, our top scorer for the Punta Gorda Panthers so far this season.
So Mr. Baiza, again introducing ourselves, we have Mr. Renan Weiss Baiza,
Yup.
commentators for tonight, and we have myself, Mr. Stefan Alberto. So Mr. Baiza, what would be the keys tonight for PG to finally get this W in this tournament tonight?
Well, we know that the Belize City Defenders have a very high arsenal of scoring when it comes to basketball, and Devin Daly, who's a good shooter, the big man in the middle who has been having a very, very strong season. So for this game, the game plan should be for the Panthers just for our shots to be falling. We do not have the advantage inside like we did last week against the San Pedro Tiger Sharks. So we need our shots to be falling because we only have one Travis Julian who will be able to hold his own in the middle, but Travis is not really much of a prolific scorer like that. He's more of a defender.
But when it comes to defense and offense, which one do you think is more important tonight for us to get this W?
Defense wins championships. But we all know that Punta Gorda Panthers' transition defense has been poor
To
so
say the
far
least.
in this season, exactly. And that will need to be,
Addressed.
need to be adjusted for tonight's game for us to even have a chance against the Belize City Defenders.
So Mr. Baiza, for those people at home, we're going over certain certain terminologies, right? For example,
yes.
foul, 24 seconds violation. So I could start off at the top for those who don't necessarily know basketball. Explain to the people what the foul.
All right, a foul, any illegal action caused by one opposing player towards the offensive player, most of the time, that would, basic any illegal contact. Just
Indeed.
just to put that into words. An
Indeed.
illegal contact.
So the ball is up.
Here we go. With first possession by the Punta Gorda Panthers. We have so far we see that the defenders are in a zone defense. So
Let's
how do you
hope.
think this zone defense will match up against the Punta Gorda offense?
I think that this defense is the best type of defense for PG to slice through. Our guys, especially Mr. Daniel Oden, will take advantage. And if he plays right and if he plays his game, will be able to capitalize and score a lot of points in this game.
Exactly, and we also see, that shot misses from Dole. He misses that shot, and now we have Vanegas with the steal.
Big
And
steal,
here
Raul,
comes the
Raul.
defenders.
And he tried to get a bit fancy with that pass.
That did a little bit too much there, but good defense from the Punta Gorda Panthers. But the ball stays with the Belize City Defenders.
We can see early that PG is adamant about getting inside.
Exactly, and we have an unsportsmanlike, I believe is the call inside on number. I believe the ref showed. I think it's on Oden.
Yes, that foul should be on Mr. Owen. I believe that he was a bit aggressive going over the screen, and as a result, we had a unsportsmanlike foul.
Now that we have the big guy shooting
Jones.
Jones shooting too.
Exactly.
Yeah, he misses his first.
So if you are in PG or around any surrounding villages, I urge you guys to come down to the PG Sporting Complex to see our Punta Gorda Panthers get their first win tonight against the Blaze of the Defenders.
Yes. So now with that made free throw, 9:20 left in the first quarter, we have the Defenders up 1, the Punta Gorda Panthers 0. And back into action.
The ball is inbounded to number 4.
That's all. Now he bangs against Oden. Oden, very good defense.
Devin Daly with the ball.
And he
we have
charges
an
into
offensive
Daniel
foul.
Oden.
Mr.
Exactly. Daniel Oden is he has a knack for setting those charges, and we see one right there. Excellent defense from the big guy.
Putting his body on the line for the team.
Exactly. Now we have chances to bringing up the ball for the Panthers. And we see that the defenders are sitting in this zone right here. The ball swings. Now the ball is with Ariola. Back to Davis at the top. Into chance in the corner. To Oden.
Daniel Shaba Oden.
I think Oden was
Davis with the shot.
and he misses. Then we have Daly with the rebound, and we have the defenders going the other way.
The
Daly,
ball.
look at he's going coast to coast. He passes it out. Triple.
And
That's
he
no
could not
good.
convert on that one.
Now we have Julian with the rebound. Davis bringing up the ball. Pass
And
on the top, chance. Pump fake. Davis inside.
With a pretty move, but
and
could
no
not
finish.
convert. Again, Daly with penetrates, and it is up
Yes.
and good for 2. This
It's a
is
good
a
reverse layup from Daly.
3-point ball game in favor of the Belize of the Defenders.
Never
Elbert.
there.
Gayamba with the ball.
Now we have Oden in the post. You're seeing a quick double. Oden should go to work here. He doubles Oden.
Pretty
Good
move.
moves. Puts
And
it up
it is
and two. He being, in my opinion, one of the best post player in this league.
Daniel Shaba
Still so
Oden.
young, so strong. I mean, if he goes in the paint, Oden probably get a foul or a bucket every trip down.
Unstoppable. And he
now we
sliced
have-
through the Punta Gorda defense.
Exactly. He's very crafty with it.
That's Zul,
was
number 3.
Zul. Now Davis
With
being
the
guarded
ball.
by Venegas right there. Good defense by Venegas.
Three's up.
Chance for a 3. Misses. Oden with the offensive rebound to Ariola. Ariola holds it. Back to Oden. We have 8 seconds on the clock. Ariola with it. 6 seconds now. Davis has the ball. Davis makes a move. Davis inside the paint. A high arcing misses. Oden with another offensive rebound, and he was fouled.
By
He had the reach
Zul.
by Zul. Underneath the basket on Oden, who was,
And that would be a shooting foul if I'm not mistaken.
I think it was an outside. Daniel was just gathering the rebound, so the ball will be for the Punta Gorda Panthers. The clock should reset at 14 seconds. And we have,
Davis with the shot. And it's
and it's
good.
good for a 3. And now it's a brand new ball game.
Correct.
Folks.
Zul with the ball.
Being defended by Chance on our better perimeter defenders. Chance with the big strip. And they
the ball
give
is
it back.
given away. And we have a monster dunk by number 4, Mr. Branch.
But quickly Panthers down the other way. Davis with the side step passes it. Ariola, he hesitates a little bit too much. You know, he has the green light on this team, but sometimes
He's a bit timid.
Yeah, when it comes to shooting the ball. And this team will be very much comfortable with him taking those shots. We have Davis goes in. Davis looks at the big
With
man
the
on the
big
back.
pass.
Julian,
And
good
Julian
move down there.
Wood.
Good patience from
it
Travis.
was almost stolen away.
No, Travis, good defense coming on the other way.
Ariola
And now
with
we
the
have
ball.
Ariola with the ball in transition. Going
Close to
against
close.
1 versus 3.
And it was swatted away by number 4, Branch with the big defense.
Branch basically waited for him to go up with that one. You know, he was the last man behind. And he got a pretty clean block on Ariola.
PG is a bit aggressive. This is what we were seeing in the last game.
Now we have
started
Davis
at
again with the next shot. And he misses. You know Davis is going to take those shots. That's just what Davis does. Now we have the triple.
And it
And
is
it was
up
good
and
from the
good.
big fella.
That one was by Nigel Jones from the Belize of the Defenders. Defenders up by 3 points.
Nigel Jones by far believes it is best player. Now we have Oden inside banging him. I think that was a foul. He did not call it. However, ball goes down the other way.
And
Believes it
Azul
is getting in the
attacks.
paint. But man, no,
Raul Vanegas with the
wide
three.
open and he misses. Now we have chance. Let's see with the ball. Very patient at the guard position. Now we have Davis pull up for in the mid-range.
And it is good for 2. 1 point ball game in favor of the Belize Defenders.
Yes. 5 minutes and 19 seconds left in the quarter. It's a 9-10 ball game.
Zul on the ball, giving the ball to Jones, trying to orchestrate something on the offensive side of the ball.
But we see that the Panthers is playing this half-court man-to-man defense. And
It's
so
paying
far,
dividends.
Yeah.
It's working. It's
paying
working.
dividends. But we need to see how Defenders does in the transition to see how PG will respond. So until that happens, we will see if this defense is actually the best defense. Now
Davis
we have
with the
Davis
shot.
shooting again.
And nothing but air. I believe that they need to continue to go down to Mr. Daniel Shaba Oden.
Error to Mr. Julian, but we know that Davis is a volume shooter. Doesn't matter how many shots he's gonna take the shots.
Every
But
time.
being the leading scorer, I mean, he has to have that confidence. You know, the best scorers do. In the likes of Kobe Bryant and such. So
Ladzo ball.
Lanzo than a really good scorer.
But I remember when his father told him that you miss 100% of the shot, you never take. You gotta go 1 for 100 and 0 for 0. I believe that many of these guys have that very same mentality.
Indeed. No, we have Oden in the
Daniel
middle.
with the jump shot.
Daniel settled for that one. He should have went inside more. But good
Zul
pick
with
up
the
on
attack.
defense.
And
was-
Shaba, and
he
that
was
is Daniel
fouled.
Shaba putting second personal foul. He needs to be a bit more careful in this ball game.
As someone who this team relies on heavily, he needs to be a little bit more disciplined on the defensive side.
What would you do in that situation, Mr. Baeza? Would you take out Darnell or would you leave him with those 2 fouls?
I mean, as a coach, you need to trust one of your best players. You know, Daniel can get hot very fast. So, game is still young. I think I would take the gamble and leave him in unless he draws 3 and then you know. you'll see a
Remember,
bit
you
less
play
playing time.
defense without fouling. That is one of the most fundamental quotes or quotations from defensive mind coaches. You play defense without fouling.
Yeah, but easier said than done.
We need to big up so PG man where they out there when it comes to basketball. For example, Mr. Arik, KD, Giannis, Nicholas.
Exactly, a son of the soil, definitely doing his thing out there in the University of Antelope Valley. He is missed because he cannot play for home, but one day he will come back.
Mr. Nicholas, when you're big, you're large.
Mr. Nicholas.
Panthers penetrating the ball. Davis trying to see who he could get the ball to. Pushes the ball out and wide.
Chance with it. We have
Daniel
Oden at the
going to
very
work.
high cross-court pass to Marquise Williams going up. And it was a charging
Offensive
foul.
foul.
Daly picking up the charge. The big body Daly putting it on the line. And he was awarded with the
Foul.
Yep.
What is an offensive foul, Mr. Baeza?
An offensive foul
Or a
is-
blocking foul?
That was a charge, but a blocking foul is when you deliberately go into the path of the offensive player, thus knocking him to the ground or obstructing his shot, basically.
Good work, good work. Mr. Daly going to work.
That looked like a travel.
The middle is wide open.
It was a good jab step for the big fella to get free, and he take it right down the lane. And that was a turnover from Davis.
I believe that the Punta Gorda Panthers need to calm down and play their style of basketball, because right now, in my opinion, they're playing Belize City Defenders basketball.
Exactly, and before the game gets too out of reach, we need to mount a comeback in order for us to stay in this ball game for a long time.
6-point ball game with 3 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the first quarter.
We're not seeing that very aggressive Punta Gorda offense. We're just seeing some players just trying to get a basket. That was a foul.
On
It was a
Mr.
blocking
Santino,
foul.
number 1.
Yes, it was on Delmore Centino. That will be his first foul.
And Mr. Branch, number 4 from the Bleacher Defenders, will be going to the line trying to extend this lead. Again, guys, if you're in PG or any surrounding villages, please come down to the Punta Gorda Sporting Complex to see PG get their first win tonight. And Mr. Branch was off on the first one. Let's see if he could convert on the second one. And it is off as well. Daniel Shabaone with the big rebound. Gives the ball to Davis. Davis with the 3. And it is off. You need to put the ball more on the court and get those.
Settling too early for the first shot that he gets. He needs as the point guard, he needs to pass the ball and see what better options we have on offense. There we go into Darnell. Good patience by Warden, and it was a good bucket. That's what he needs to continue doing. Find his bigs inside and not chucking up the first shots that he sees.
Again, that is emphasis on him being a volume shooter.
That was a bad pass there. So now we have Williams basically chopping himself. Ball it back in the backcourt to Centino. Chance with the triple. And it's a 3 and it's good.
And just like that, we're back in this ball game.
It is a 1-point game with 1 minute 55 seconds left in the first. Punta Gorda doing a good job. We have Chance putting pressure on the ball. He's a very good perimeter defender. Now we have a big miscommunication there on the pick and roll.
And we were lucky he could not convert.
Exactly. Now we have Chance with the ball into Davis, a very prolific scorer coming in. But it was the foul was committed on the floor. So it will be a side out. It was a blocking foul on number 33, Darwin Leslie. So we have our first time out of the game by the Punta Gorda Panthers with 1 minute 33 seconds left in the first quarter. And the Punta Gorda Panthers down by 1. It's a 14-15 ball game.
So Mr. Baiza, based on what you saw just now when it comes to the 9 minutes in the first half, what do you like to, the first quarter, sorry. What do you like to see from the Punta Gorda Panthers?
Well, for them to be successful, they need to be more aggressive on the offensive side. The point guard is not doing a very good job finding his teammates or even getting anyone open. He did it a few times, but he needs to keep at it, get his teammates involved. We all know that he can get his shots, but he's not doing his job as per se so far. He's taking the shots for him. He needs to start getting others open. He has the handles, he has the speed, he has the vision. He just needs to put it to good use so that they can get more points in this game.
How about the Bleacher Defenders? What did they do right in that first quarter to get this 1 point lead?
Well, you see the defenders not getting much transition buckets. However, they are making the correct passes to the correct individuals in the game. Thus, most of their buckets are either wide open shots or, right underneath the rim getting layups.
Indeed. So yes, guys, we have a minute and 33 more seconds in this ball game. It's a 1 point ball game in first quarter, sorry. And that lead is in favor of the Belize City Defenders. Santino with the ball, and it was almost taken away.
Williams with the hesitation,
and that shot is up.
Warden with the offensive rebound, another offensive rebound for Warden. It seems like they can't keep him off the offensive ball in this game. Chance, he was blocked. Now the big guy coming in, Williams picking it up. And they both collided, but no foul there. And we have Chance coming the other way with the ball. He needs to see Warden behind the defense, but he was a little bit too late. We have Chance with the mid-range, and he was
fouled on that jump shot attempt by number 10, Mr. Bradley, T.Y. Bradley.
Yes, Ty Bradley with shouldn't have fouled him on that shot.
But he's going to the line for 2.
For 2 to potentially give PG Panthers the first lead of the ball game for this first quarter.
And the shot is up. And he could not
And he misses
convert.
it. So now he can potentially go for the tie.
Going through his future routine. And it's up and down. Nothing but the bottom of the nets.
So now we have again a brand new ball game, the second.
And we have a foul. Is that foul
I
on?
think it's on Chance Leslie, the guard for Punta Gorda. But again, we have a brand new ball game with 45 seconds left in this first quarter. So Panthers are doing adequate enough to at least stay in the ball game thus far. We just need to keep this up for 3 more quarters.
And we should be in good shape.
Yes, hopefully we can pull out the win.
Number
If we keep
33
it that way.
on the line for the Belize City Defenders. That's Mr. Darwin Leslie. And the first one is up and good.
So now we have defenders back in the lead. 2 ties so far in this
The
ball
second
game.
one is up and it is good. The defenders were put in their free throw.
Yeah, good work at the line.
Davis with the
Out
big
to
hesitation.
Williams with the triple.
Too strong for now one day.
Too
Daly with
strong.
the big rebound. Back to Bradley.
And
And we
now
have a
foul
foul.
by Santino.
And he will be going to the line to shoot 2. That Mr. Branch will be going to the line to shoot 2 free throws to extend the lead for the Belize City Defenders.
Yes, and we know that is now the second foul on Mr. Santino. That's the one he had before.
I believe that our players are in huge foul trouble. I think that's the second one on Mr. Santino. 2 on Darnell Shaba Oden.
1 on Chance Leslie.
And if I'm not mistaken, our center has 1 or 2. And Mr. Branch going through his free throw routine. And it's up. And he could not convert.
Rebound by Davis. Now he comes the other way. It's like 1 versus 4. He was fouled. And he misses the shot.
But going
he
to
will
the
go
line for 2.
Exactly. That was a fast possession by the Panthers. And we see that their offense pretty much does not, on the shot clock, does not go under 12 seconds.
Indeed.
All their offensive possessions are between 8 to 14 seconds
Something
on the
to
shot clock.
in the NBA that was developed by Mike D'Antoni and the Phoenix Suns.
Yes, the 12 seconds or less offense or something to that effect. But that works because the NBA has real shooters. You know, the Panthers, I mean,
We have semi.
we can do better. But I don't think that quick offense is something to do because most of the time it leads to a transition play for the other team, and our transition defense are
is not
really
up to par as yet.
Exactly. So we should do something about that quick offensive strike. And I see Marquis thinking about it.
And it is up.
And he
Daniel
misses
Shabbat
Oden with the
the
shot.
ball.
Again, 1 second left, puts it up, and it's no good. for the end of the
Almost
quarter.
was down.
I don't know why Marquis settled for that shot with about 6 seconds left on the
To go in
clock.
the ball, but
He could have done something, put the ball on the floor and try to get a better look. But we see Oden dominating the glass so far. Offensive glass, that is, for the Punta Gorda Panthers. And as rightfully as he should. So that was the end of the first quarter. It is, the
Of
score
this
is
ball game.
17-17. So ball game is nowhere out of reach. It's basically, it's just like it is at 0-0. So we start all over again for the second quarter.
yes, guys. So we're here with a very prolific environmentalist here in Mr. Will Mejia. Mr. Will Mejia, how is your night going, sir?
I just hope that the PG people who know they're out there tonight, who they listen at home, could like make the trek over the complex not that far. We need to fill this place. We need to show some love and support for the Panthers. You know, I mean it's challenging, but hey, we can't give up on the Panthers. PG people, you're the home. Come out. You know, I understand that they give a 50% discount at the entrance right now.
You can't beat that.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Wilmeyer, based on the we had 3 games, home games already here in PG, right?
Yeah.
What do you like to see about tonight's game? What have you seen we improved on?
Well, I think we're a little more aggressive. You know, I don't know the expert on like the techniques and stuff like that, but you know, I think our guys are not laying off. They are showing some confidence. You know?
Indeed. And when it comes to your environmental work here in Toledo and Belize, sir, could you speak more about that?
Well, I believe that, you know, Oceana, who is a big supporter of PGTV, continues to push to have the people consulted before decisions are made. So we have to continue to support people like Oceana and also the small businesses in PG who kind of support us to make sure that this game can be broadcast on PGTV. We want to pick up the business. There's a new business. After the game, you might want to stop in at the Garden Cafe in the morning. You could go there for a great breakfast, which is just right up there in Elridge. And you know, I think that there's lots of business here. After the game, I mean, if you're going out to the club, I want to encourage you all to drink Kopali, the rum of Toledo,
Yes,
the
sir.
spirit of Toledo, the spirit of the rainforest. So yeah, you're going out to our locals. They have big discount on Kopali drinks tonight. A Kopali mojito, a Kopali this and a Kopali that. You know.
Yes,
So,
guys,
yeah,
so-
but for right now, PG people need to come out and
Support.
the Panthers.
So yes, guys, that was Mr. Will Mejia from the Belize Territorial Volunteers. And we're back into this ball game for the second quarter.
We have Daly in the corner. And
was
that's
good.
good. We know that Devon Daly can really stroke that ball, that deep ball, and he loves to take it. So we need to keep Daly off the tree. We have Marquise again trying to answer, and it's
that
nothing
was
but
good
net.
for 3.
Was a good answer. Now we done in transition.
Wow, we have a fancy move there
It was a
by Mr. Darwin Leslie.
Darwin Leslie. Now we have
And the ball is in
Ball
favor
is in
of
the
the
Punta Gorda Panthers.
Panthers.
So now we have a controversial call.
And the referees are discussing, trying to see who the ball went off of.
Yes. 9 minutes, 12 seconds left. We have a 20-22 ball game.
And the ball is in favor of the
Belize
City
Defenders. So, Mr. Norberto, what do you think about the controversy that is flooding the league right now, with the previous one being the last game where the Western Ballers basically played with only three members?
I believe that to a certain extent, the league needs to take into consideration that people are actually paying for these games and want to see Belizean talent at the top level. So I believe that yes, the player might I'm not fully versed with it, but I believe that you can't put one man over the entire league.
Exactly.
So I believe that the commission or the commissioner who is in charge should or the
address
league,
these issues.
should at least try to figure out something that works out for not only the player but for the fans as well.
And I also think that there is a strong need for at least a players association.
Indeed.
As to make sure that everyone will be on the same page so that the league can further progress. As we see the big move from the man in the middle, Julian, with the and one that now gets Panthers
In this ball game down by 2, hopefully by 1.
by 1. He got the potential to cut the lead to 1 point. But yes, our players association for the league will be very, very helpful. And I think that for the people that paid their money and got such a show, I mean, I don't know, but it's, well, we are a developing league and things like that are bound to happen.
A big block by Mr. Julian.
And they're calling it unsportsmanlike. Why is that? He
Mr.
just blocked a
Jones
dunk
was
at him.
going for that tomahawk dunk.
And the referee called an unsportsmanlike conduct foul.
That is the second one on PG. What is a unsportsmanlike foul, Mr. Bizer?
Unsportsmanlike foul is if you seem like the contact is too excessive or unnecessary, then the ref would call an unsportsmanlike conduct foul that would allow 2 free throws, sometimes 1 free throw, and possession of the ball of the offensive player.
Indeed. Yes, guys. So we can say from the get-go that this game is a bit aggressive. The Punta Gorda Panthers received 2 unsportsmanlike foul in the first half already. So we need to settle down. We need to get into our transition and offensive strategies, and we will get back into this ball game.
Yeah, but that was nothing I did not see the unsportsmanlike. I only saw Travis Julian get a big block on the fella that wanted to dunk over him. But we can't really do anything. And we have Davis in transition taking out Poppy Leslie. And it was a foul
by Poppy Leslie.
Yeah, that was Poppy Leslie who basically threw his body into Davis. And the refs are very, very irate that they did not receive an unsportsmanlike call as well.
And the Punta Gorda coaches and bench are adamant that that should have been an unsportsmanlike foul. What do you think, Mr. Bizer? Do you think that that foul was a bit excessive, or did the referees make the right decision?
On that one, in my opinion, I guess it was, if anything, it should have been an offensive foul, but you know. But then again, it was a good contest and resulted in a common foul.
So a good foul in your opinion, now a good foul?
I mean, no foul is really a good foul, but a foul is a foul.
Good call.
It was a good call from the referees.
And the ball is up, and
but there we go. The
Mr.
ball.
Daly could not have control that one.
The ball don't lie, as we see on the court, being players ourselves. So now we have, the game is tied yet again. We have a 25-25 ball game with little under 8 minutes left in the second quarter, and with possession to the Punta Gorda Panthers. Now we have Davis slicing, dicing, goes in, floats, misses, but little hasty getting the rebound,
and he committed a foul.
A foul on the ground while reaching for that ball. Did not get it.
Was on Davis.
Yes, on Tavian Davis, and the ball is in possession of the Belize City Defenders.
Bradley with the ball, trying to orchestrate some type of offensive momentum.
Now we have Chance Leslie playing very good defense on the guard. Now Julian is way up at the top.
Dealing with the hesitation.
And
we have a steal.
Williams just passed the ball. He tried to get a little fancy when he could have just one weave pass.
Back to the basics.
Exactly, one weave pass that would have get the ball to a wide open Davis in transition, but we will learn from our mistakes, folks. Now we have Davis again with the pull-up shot, and he missed Davis. We have Daly with the rebound going coast to coast, and he finishes it. And now the defenders back up 2 points on the Panthers with 7 minutes left in the second quarter. Chance Leslie controlling the ball for the Punta Gorda Panthers. The ball swinging inside to Oden. Oden up, tries to draw the foul, did not get it. Julian with the rebound. We see Daniel go into the body. There was a reach.
The middle is a bit open for the Belize City Defenders. They are begging Daniel Chaba willing to put up that ball.
Now we have Chance with a good steal. Davis in transition with the layup, and it is good. Up by 2 points with 6 minutes 30 seconds left in this second quarter, folks.
The crowd really in at this ball game, Mr. Bizer.
Exactly, but what I'm seeing here is that the Panthers' transition defense is on a much higher level. I guess it's because the players now are in shape, they now have the legs. And we have Davis with the soft touch. But the Panthers' transition defense is looking a lot better with the look like the players are now in a little bit of
Better
shape to
shape.
run. You know,
We're
now
finally
again we have
playing
Davis
Panthers
playing
basketball.
pesty defense. Marquis bringing up the ball a little slow. We have Davis in the corner, wide open with a triple, and he misses. Julian, and down low with the and one. And we have Panthers have a bit of a offensive momentum there, while we see on the other end of the court, Oden helps up Daly, who seems to be a bit shaken up after the last play. Yes, displaying good sportsmanship.
Big by Mr. Owen, big display of sportsmanship there. We have Panthers up by 5 points,
6 points.
6 points in this ball game. I hope that we continue not only our offensive prowess but our defensive prowess as well, as we're really getting behind these Belize the Defenders players. Mr. Julius trying to go to the line to complete. Julian trying to go to the line
to extend this lead to 7 points. And the big fella couldn't convert. So now back again we have the defenders. Zul on the top.
And we have
another excellent defensive play by Chance Leslie, who has just been on fire defensively in this game with a few steals, with a few consecutive steals.
And we have an and one.
Yeah, that's an and one. That was a bone-headed foul by Williams, who just grabbed the player.
And Farron is going to the line to try to complete the 3-point play.
That was poor defensive discipline by Williams, who could have done a little better on that play. But again, Panthers, we have a timeout.
And we're taking out our best defensive player.
He needs a little rest, but I don't think it's him coming out. But the momentum certainly have been with the Panthers so far. And seeing how the defenders can get hot quickly, Panthers call a quick timeout.
So yes guys, we're here at the Punta Gorda Sporting Complex, and the PG Panthers are up by 4 points at 5 minutes and 37 seconds in this ball game. I told you guys from the beginning that I believe that we will be getting our first win tonight, and the Panthers are not disappointing.
So we have number 84, Farron on the line, trying to cut this into a 3-point ball game. Misses the free throw, and we have again Oden on the rebound, with the rebound, And a turnover by Williams, and in transition,
he could not
he
convert.
get his rebound, and a reaching from Farron, and the ball back with the Punta Gorda Panthers. And down we have Chance Leslie. I mean, with the it seems to be paying dividends that we moved Tavion Davis from the ball handler's position and inserted Chance Leslie, who is very much patient at that position and allows players to develop. And it was a very strong move by Woden.
And Farron with the big foul.
Woden in the middle there. Yes, and we know that Darnell Oden is a strong 2-level offensive threat.
And that was what you were talking about earlier in the ball game,
exactly.
Mr. Oden going down low, putting his head down low and trying to orchestrate something
to get this offense going. So we see Oden getting the ball at the top, and he can face his defender, put the ball on the floor, get inside. He could have stepped back as he's a very adequate mid-range shooter. So definitely in the middle, Oden can do a lot of damage if they can get it to him. As we see, he's on the line, made his first free throw. And he is good for one rebound, goes up again. And he extended this lead to a 7 points in the first quarter. we see Mark the way how what I don't like about this Panthers defense though is that the way they're defending the pick and roll, and we have a good drive there by Davis. Julian up and he's fouled. We see a relentless game inside from the big man Travis Julian, who's just refused to be slowed down in any way from that rebound. But one, looking at this Panthers defense to elaborate a bit, I see that our forwards and our big guys off the pick and roll, they sink a little bit too deep. A little bit too deep coming off the pick and roll, giving the ball handler very much space. However, the guards from the defenders are not taking advantages of those open looks. So they try to force the ball inside, but if they would have just gathered themselves and take the shot, I mean, as from a coaching standpoint for the defenders, I would have been happy with my guards taking those shots, taking advantage of the soft switch or the soft recovery of the pick and roll defense from the Panthers. But if Panthers could play the pick and roll defense a little bit more and get into the offensive ball handler, I mean, it will be a much different ball game from there defensively.
When those guards from defenders decide that they want to take those threes and they do decide to drop, will be in a huge problem there.
Yeah, definitely. But so far, and a great game defensively from the Panthers.
Mr. Biza, speak to us about the Belizean level that is being displayed here in this ball game.
The Belizean level talent?
Exactly.
Well, I mean, a lot of the more solid players in the league are Belizean. For one of my favorite, besides Odin, of course, we have Francis Arana from the San Pedro Tiger Sharks, who is average I think is the highest Belizean points per game averages in the league.
How about Mr. Coupe from the Belize Hurricanes?
Exactly, he's another one playing at a very high level as well.
Both sides of the ball, defensively and offensively.
It's so sad that we haven't been able to see much of Tyron Molina so far this season.
Indeed.
But we know that he can be a serious problem in this league.
And he will be a serious problem and one of the best Belizean players
in the league. Again, we have Odin with a rebound, and he just took number 55 to the weight room.
On a ride.
Yeah, and just laid him on his back to get the easy two. Odin been very active this game, you know, doing his thing. There we have the soft defense, but good recovery by Travis Julian again on the pick and roll defense. And we have Papi Leslie trying to force up that two. And now we have Davis here slowing down the ball, letting the offense develop for the Panthers. There was a good pass chance, wide open, and that is good. So we see with a nice assist from the big man there in the middle, Julian. There again, we see a very weak recovery on the pick and roll, and we left our man wide open, and we paid for it. That is what I'm talking about. We need better defense on that pick and roll offense there. We have, that was an ambitious attempt from Davis. I mean, we could have found a better shot. Odin with the good close out.
We need to continue to go with the work. Go to the well. Go to the well until it runs dry.
Exactly, but chance again with another steal from this active Panthers guard. Now we have Leslie sinking a little too deep, but Marquise decides to dribble the ball. Now we have a mismatch with Odin. Go to work. Take the baseline. And he just misses it. Oh man, that shouldn't have been a miss for Odin.
And we have number 3, Mr.
Chance Leslie.
No, that's number 3.
From the Punta Gorda Panthers with the foul, that was Chance Leslie.
And then we have from the Belize City Defenders, we have Mr. Zul going to the line, trying to cut into this Punta Gorda Panthers lead.
The lead is now at 10 points in the second quarter with a little bit over 3 minutes to play. I mean, by far, from what I have witnessed, the best game the Panthers have played against a worthy opponent in the Belize City Defenders.
I believe that it starts off with our defensive strategy. Our defense is really has stepped up from the last game. We start to not only hone in, but we started to pick up those guys as they cross the half court line and putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers.
But only the pick and roll defense though needs to be toned up a bit, and we should be alright from there. Good pass from Delmore.
I believe that
have Davis at the top.
and
he jab steps Daly, goes up and under, and it's a good finish. But you see the Panthers running, and that's what you like in transition. They get down quick. It was a shot by Zul. He misses.
A boogie with the big rebound.
Bermudez with the rebound there.
I believe that our
Panthers coming down. And we have Davis just putting his head down and driving. Delmore should have had that rebound, but Nigel Jones just took it away from him. And again, it's a simple weave drill.
And it is up by Jones.
I did not like, but Boogie made a business decision to get out of that man way with that layup. And now and they call a trouble. They call a trouble.
I believe that the reason why our guards are slagging off on the pick and roll that because the defenders practically going to shoot the ball.
Exactly. So they're taking a gamble, and so far it is paying off. It is very much working. So now we have a set play there for Daly. He came off the screen, but instead decides to take it inside. And we have Boogie with the rebound. Now we have Bermudez coming in one-on-one. Euro step, and it was a charge.
And we have an offensive foul.
Which I did not think that should have been a charging foul.
His foot was not set as yet.
Exactly. The guard was still on the retreat. Then we had Boogie step all around him, but yet they call a foul. But very brave of Zul to try to stop that tank in Bermudez, because he's a big dude. But good move from Zul.
Middle is
now we have that as a kickball. But we see the entire Punta Gorda team very tenacious on the glass tonight. Everyone's just getting the rebound, securing those rebounds, but it's the passes that we can do a little bit better on. Should secure the ball. So now we have Zol calling for a full court man-to-man press right now in this quarter to the end the first.
It end the second quarter.
The second. Now we have Chance taking it down Main Street, and he loses the handle.
Should have received that ball. And we have a dunk by Jones.
Very strong finish by Jones.
And they're calling back for that man-to-man full court press.
Yes, we need to.
And
now we have exactly.
That is one of the ways to break down a full court press by passing the ball.
Exactly. Just pass, taking your time. Daly with the triple. He misses. We have Oden again with another rebound. And it's again Punta Gorda out for the races. Chance with a triple. Little short. We have Zul coming back the other way very quickly. Chance right on his tail. Outside to Daly. Sets. Fires. Daly.
And it's good for three.
Triple. We need to close out on that guy.
This is a 5-point ball game, Mr. Baiza. The full court press is working for the Belize City Defenders. The Punta Gorda Panthers need to find a way to break down this offense.
Oden takes it inside strong, loses it. Moment, get it back. Marquis Williams.
And we have a technical foul on Ortiz.
Technical foul on Ortiz. And now we see the coach, for the defenders, irate now, wanting to know where the foul came from.
I believe that the play transpired. A foul was called and a Punta Gorda Panthers player was still continuing to lay up the ball, and then Mr.
Ortiz knocked him out of the air
Exactly.
and
that
said
was
some words to the ref. That was what caused
transpired.
the foul. So now that free throw was good from Chance Leslie. It was a technical foul. I thought the ball was to be for the Panthers. But it's a 25 seconds left. And a 6-point lead for the Panthers. Well, we have a good move there on the center. He should have taken that ball into the rim with the mismatch there, the guard, but he settled for the jump shot.
And we have
Now
7 more seconds in this
left
ball game.
with Chance with the ball.
3,
Williams
2,
down,
1.
puts it up, and he misses it.
And that is the end of the first half in this ball game.
And it is a 6-point lead for the Punta Gorda Panthers, playing excellently so far.
The Belize City Defenders full court man-to-man press really caused us to not only lose our big lead, but we lost our momentum there at the beginning of this, at the end of this quarter.
Yes, but the Panthers are still up.
Hi everyone, my name is Luani Rodriguez. I'm the club leader of the newly formed Changing Tides of PG, and our club actually consists of 11 active members. There's always room for more, so we welcome you to join. Some of the activities that our club has been doing includes a lot of cleanups near the coastal areas of PG. We've been doing a lot of recycling as well, and we've also helped to build a seawall right here at this recreational park that we all know and love.
The year 2022 had 19 environmental groups around Tides 3 protected areas involved in environmental and social awareness, which involve young people ages 14 to 29 addressing coastal erosion, river cleanup, tree planting, and as well participating in the Reef Week competition exhibition. Some of these included young people and also adults of the community who came out to support whatever was planned for these communities. We look forward to these initiatives and look forward to 2023 as we continue to engage more young people and also the adults that wishes to be the change in their community. We'd like to take this time out to thank the Protected Areas Conservation Trust, UNICEF Belize, for giving us the opportunity to work with young people around our 3 protected areas.
Big Falls Extreme Adventures now offers lodging amenities, beautiful cabanas, single or double rooms for an entire crew and family. Or if you choose to be solitary, well, there's a cabana for you. All cabanas fully equipped with air condition and private baths. Beautiful, tranquil, Big Falls Extreme Adventures Cabanas. Feel free to contact us and make reservations at 634-5185.
When James took over this bus line, there was no highway, there was no paved road at all, any at all. Let's be real. Whenever a Punta Gorda person was in Belize City and run short of passage, he walked up to James bus line. And I said, Mr. James, I want to go home. I don't got no money. He said, buy jump board. For a lot of people, don't let anybody step on us and use us for a stepping stool. James, you have been a good king for Toledo District. Keep it up, my brother.
When I take the bus, I take James' bus because I know what James do for this PG community.
Naknishik sa Belis, ana James bus line ning am. Pagkaninaw, naka James bus line na at Toledo District.
We were born connected to the water, the deep blue, the soil, the salt air, sheer abundance, ritual, water, expectation of the catch, the wind and waves. What lay beneath filled our bellies, sustained our communities. But song fell to a whisper. Her rituals were lost. Communities changed. But now, that song beckons us back to the sea. The generations that came before, and for the generations still to come. Thriving, abundant sea is possible. Rebuilding fish populations can be our legacy.
Hi everyone, my name is Luwani Rodriguez. I'm the club leader of the newly formed Changing Tides of PG, and our club actually consists of 11 active members. There's always room for more, so we welcome you to join. Some of the activities that our club has been doing includes a lot of cleanups near the coastal areas of PG. We've been doing a lot of recycling as well, and we've also helped to build a seawall right here at this recreational park that we all know and love.
The year 2022 had 19 environmental groups around Tides 3 protected areas involved in environmental and social awareness, which involve young people ages 14 to 29 addressing coastal erosion, river cleanup, tree planting, and as well participating in the Reef Week competition exhibition. Some of these included young people and also adults of the community who came out to support whatever was planned for these communities. We look forward to these initiatives and look forward to 2023 as we continue to engage more young people and also the adults that wishes to be the change in their community. We'd like to take this time out to thank the Protected Areas Conservation Trust, UNICEF Belize, for giving us the opportunity to work with young people around our 3 protected areas.
Big Falls Extreme Adventures now offers lodging amenities, beautiful cabanas, single or double rooms for an entire crew and family. Or if you choose to be solitary, well, there's a cabana for you. All cabanas fully equipped with air condition and private baths. Beautiful, tranquil, Big Falls Extreme Adventures cabanas. Feel free to contact us and make reservations at 634-5185.
Ice Spice.
Falls Extreme Adventures now offers lodging amenities, beautiful cabanas, single or double rooms for an entire crew and family. Or if you choose to be solitary, well, there's a cabana for you. All cabanas fully equipped with air condition and private baths. Beautiful, tranquil, Big Falls Extreme Adventures Cabanas. Feel free to contact us and make reservations at 634-5185.
Ice Spice. If you like to hear everything comes back in there.
When James took over this bus line, there was no highway, there was no paved road at all, any at all. Let's be real. Whenever a Punta Gorda person was in Belize City and run short of passage, he walked up to James bus line. And I said, Mr. James, I want to go home. They're not gonna money. It's a by jump board. Punta Gorda people, don't let anybody step on us and use us for a stepping stool. James, you had been a good king for Toledo District. Keep it up, my brother.
When I take the bus, I take James bus because I know what James do for this PG community.
Naknishik sa Belize, ana James bus line ning am. Porkininaw, naka James bus line na at Toledo District.
We were born connected to the water, the deep blue, the soil, the salt air, sheer abundance, ritual, water, expectation of the catch, the wind and waves. What lay beneath filled our bellies, sustained our communities. But song fell to a whisper. Her rituals were lost. Communities changed. But now, that song beckons us back to the sea. The generations that came before, and for the generations still to come. Thriving, abundant sea is possible. Rebuilding fish populations can be our legacy.
Hi everyone, my name is Luwani Rodriguez. I'm the club leader of the newly formed Changing Tides of PG, and our club actually consists of 11 active members. There's always room for more, so we welcome you to join. Some of the activities that our club has been doing includes a lot of cleanups near the coastal areas of PG. We've been doing a lot of recycling as well, and we've also helped to build a seawall right here at this recreational park that we all know and love.
The year 2022 had 19 environmental groups around Tides 3 protected areas involved in environmental and social awareness, which involve young people ages 14 to 29 addressing coastal erosion, river cleanup, tree planting, and as well participating in the Reef Week competition exhibition. Some of these included young people and also adults of the community who came out to support whatever was planned for these communities. We look forward to these initiatives and look forward to 2023 as we continue to engage more young people and also the adults that wishes to be the change in their community. We'd like to take this time out to thank the Protected Areas Conservation Trust, UNICEF Belize, for giving us the opportunity to work with young people around our 3 protected areas.
Big Falls Extreme Adventures now offers lodging amenities, beautiful cabanas, single or double rooms for an entire crew and family. Or if you choose to be solitary, well, there's a cabana for you. All cabanas fully
Ball game going into the third quarter. Belize City Defenders coming all the way down to PG to go against the PG slash Punta Gorda Panthers. Mr. Weiser,
Yes.
what were your takeaways, sorry, from that second half? From that first half, sorry.
Well, we know that the defenders can basically get stops and score at will, so we just need for the Panthers to be more disciplined both on the defensive and offensive side of the ball.
And as you can see there, they're going to what brought them back into this game, which is that man-to-man full court press. What do you think will happen with them switching back to this, sir?
Well, Panthers have players with very high IQ, so we will be able to combat this. And if all else fails, put the ball into the hands of Davis, who can basically isolate any one of the players on the floor and get a good look. So, you know, we can definitely combat that. That was a good pass from Zul and an even better finish from the big fella
Jones. Number 15 over the ball. Darnell with a hard screen.
Yes, now we have Davis with a good pass. That looked like it would have been a goaltending. Ball was coming down, but no call. However, Zul with the pass down low. And we have Vanegas. Back to Zul. Takes a mid-range, misses. Julian secures the boards. And we have Chance going down the other way. We have Zul picking up Chance very high. Chance run passes him. A high finish, but did not fall through. And we have Daly on the leak out. And it's just a simple pass and layup drill. So just like that, it's only a two-point lead
game
for the Panthers. Now we have Oden,
which
cannot finish. Tries again.
And it's
this
good
time
for
gets
two.
it. Using that big body as protection from a slick feed from the Marquise pass. But went behind the back and dropped his defender. So now we have
isolation by Mr. Jones.
Now we have Daly taking that triple, misses. Now we have Davis going the other way for the Panthers.
Davis with the ball going down.
A high screen from Julian down Main Street,
And we have
but they
a
sent
huge
it back. Now we have Zul coming out. It's a 4-on-2. He takes it straight to the rim, but he blows the layup. Now we have Chance with the ball, and it was a foul on, I believe, Devin Daly, and the ball's going the other way.
The Punta Gorda Panthers players are really getting too comfortable with this ball. They're trying to do too much, and not sticking to the fundamentals to just get the ball and pass the ball. We're trying to
Yes,
do our
make him use
behind
the
the backs
play.
pass and all kind of thing will make we lose this ball. So yes, guys, as you guys can see, the crowd really is trickling into this into this complex. We are here, but we are still late. But we come. That one thing, we are come late, but we are come. We have a 4-point ball game with 7 minutes and 48 seconds to go in favor of the of the Punta Gorda Panthers. I believe that we would not only extend this lead but blow this game open.
I mean, with the way the Panthers are playing, we can only see it going one way, and that is a victory for the Punta Gorda Panthers.
Exactly.
Which will be the first of the season.
First of many. First of many, in my opinion.
So now it's a full court press. And on this full court, now you feel comfortable with having the ball in Davis's hands, as his handles is pretty slick. He's a very quick player, and he's not afraid to finish around the rim. But that time it did not go in. Now again we have Daly on the run.
Going back to the weave.
Was a pretty pass from Venegas. Again to Daly, who finished that. You know, we have in the post Julian banging down low, goes one side, fakes, puts it up, and it is good. It was a pretty post move there from the big fella Travis Julian. And now we have Jones on the other side for the defenders. Zol on the wing. We see the Panthers here in a man-to-man set. Marquise picks up the ball handler in the corner for Jones, closed out by Oden. However,
and it is
was a
good
shot
for 3
from Nigel Jones. Now we have Davis being guarded by Venegas, coming down the other way.
And we have a foul on Raul.
Foul, yes.
Mr. Raul, number 30 from the Belize City Defenders.
Basically tried to trip Davis there. There was a blocking foul, and he picks up one. Now ball back into Davis. Jab steps, goes behind the back, however stays in one place. And he basically throws his Zul and get the high finish off of the glass for a pretty one.
And Mr. Jones, and we have an and one.
I mean, there we go. That transition defense that we praised so much in the first half. We are seeing it being exposed here in the third quarter of play. The Panthers are being too slow to get back. We see Davis with 2 easy layup, and now one from Jones, resulting in an and one play, and can potentially tie this ball game.
He goes through his free throw routine. And the ball is up, and he could not convert. Davis
now we have Davis the other way, going 1 versus 3. And again he misses. That was blocked. No, I don't know.
Another foul. Mr. Vanegas is really passing this ball, and finding his connection with Mr. Jones is really exquisite.
Exactly. You can see they have a chemistry to them. Either that or Vanegas just don't want,
passing the ball.
or he just don't want to challenge the players of the Punta Gorda Panthers and thus making an extra pass. But it has been paying off so far. Now we have Jones again at the line and potentially take the lead for this Belize City Defenders team.
And it's up, and it's good for 1.
So now the game is, we are 6 minutes, 7 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Game is all tied up again, 53-53.
Good for two.
Now
Good for
Defenders goes up by one, 54-53.
And our lead that we had going into the halftime has evaporated right in front of our eyes. And the shot is up.
From Chance Leslie. Misses it.
Vanegas with the big rebound. Daly with the ball, pushing the ball. Jones
Into
with
Jones
the shot.
on the elbow.
And it was in and
Misses
out.
the three. Chance secured that rebound there. And is pressed by Vanegas. Now we have... That was a good move from Chance to get free. He gives it out to Davis.
And we
That
have
was a
steal
good
by
reach.
Vanegas.
No, Chance gets it back.
And a jump ball.
I mean, Chance is really exerting a lot of energy on the defensive end, and it has been working in the favor of the Punta Gorda Panthers so far. So now with that tie up, we not have in the FIBA rules, it's not a jump ball, but it is a change of possession, as the first loose ball possession, which was the jump ball, went to the Punta Gorda Panthers.
As you can see, the Punta Gorda Panthers are not playing their ball game. They are playing
The
the Belize Defenders
ball game.
Belize Defenders ball game. We have stopped going down low and going to our bread and butter, which is the transition.
Exactly.
We're settling down. Look. We are allowing them to set up their defensive pieces and not running the ball like we did in the first half.
I know it was a bunch of careless passes. I know we are forced to work. And that was a blocking foul from Zul on Areola. And I think that should be his third
team foul.
Third team foul for the Belize City Defenders.
Belize City Defenders.
And 2 for the Punta Gorda Panthers so far in this quarter.
Davis with the ball. Davis with the ball against Vanegas. Vanegas is doing a pretty good job on Davis so far.
I don't think so. Davis has been getting what he wants when Vanegas is guarding him.
Again, because of the man-to-man defense, that I believe that the Belize Defenders should switch back if they're playing a half court. If their defense set is within the half court, I believe that they should go back to their zone defense and not to their man defense, because Davis is having his way with
Vanegas.
But
Davis can has his way with anyone on the, and we see an applause when with the substitution there just now from the Punta Gorda fans. But I mean, if they want to play a man-to-man, just give the ball to Davis and let Davis cook. He has not been finishing as pretty as we would like, but however, you know, he will still continue to go and try to finish in every way that he can. And we have a loose ball foul there called on Delmore Centino. He pushed Jones in the back while trying to fight for that rebound. Now the ball is for the Belize City Defenders.
So we have some changes for the Punta Gorda Panthers. I see we have Mr. Delmore Centino in the middle. And PG has switched to that. Looks like a full court man-to-man press. Daly with the shot.
Daly misses. Almost gets his own rebound, but it is out of bounds. Ball for the Punta Gorda Panthers. And we see some back and forth from Daly and Centino as that ball was being inbounded. And now you see that they keep on going to Davis with a good cross-court pass to a shooter. However, he did not secure the pass as he would like. Now Davis back inside. He misses it.
That is not working, Mr. Davis. Jones with the ball. And we have a foul.
A foul on Areola, which is a pretty decent foul if it weren't on such an adequate free throw shooter in
like Mr.
Jones.
Jones.
Exactly.
This is a 3-point ball game with 3 minutes and 54 seconds in favor of the Belize City Defenders.
So very entertaining game so far with a couple league changes, a lot of ties, and it's a pretty much back and forth ball game. I mean, the fans here are really getting their money's worth in this contest here tonight.
A high scoring ball game. I believe this is one of the highest scores that we got here in the PG Sporting Complex. I believe this game will be going into, I believe, mostly 100 or high 90s.
Well, we will see what the fan over under 110 points. Not wrong. Over under. Well, I was just adding the over or under 190 points.
Huh?
The total score, will the total score be over or under 190 points tonight?
Under by a
You
lot.
think we're under?
By a lot.
Well, we will see. I'm projecting that when you combine the two total scores, we should have 190 total.
Jones over the ball. Jones is playing a bit unorthodox though. He's playing that point center position.
I mean, he can play it. You know, he's a long frame guy, but he has the handles. He has the shooting ability. He can go inside. I mean, that's why he's the leading scorer in the BBL. So, I mean, you just see that he can do it on all three levels, and he's doing it here tonight.
He's really testing our defensive prowess when it comes to this man-to-man press. Who on the Punta Gorda Panthers would you put on Jones?
Well, it's really hard because to stop a player like that, you need somebody who can match his height and his
dribbling ability.
Exactly. So I would put either Ariola or Oden on him from our team, or maybe Marquise as well.
So would you switch to the Punta Gorda Panthers is doing a full court man-to-man press. Would you switch to the zone or keep to the man-to-man?
I mean, the man-to-man has been working. That's why we had a lead. So as we see that beautiful hesitation and finish from Davis. But the man-to-man, we have seen success with it early in the ball game. So I think we should continue with it. So now
and we have
there's
a big block
from our big fella, Travis Julian. As Daly got past Delmore with a wide open shot. And you can almost count. Before you let that go, you can almost be certain that that ball would have ended up in a bucket.
Jones with the ball.
Inside, misses, but defenders rebound again. Good contest from Santino down low. Staying upright. And we have the Panthers going the other way. Ariola again hesitates, drives in, puts one up. Oh! That's what we're talking about, Panthers. Ariola
up in this ball game.
Once again, we see Ariola, a very knockdown shooter. Defenders realizing that contest. However, he being a smart player, pump fake the shot and took it into the paint strong, and he will get 3 the hard way now.
Mr. Ariola going through his free throw routine. The crowd is galvanized. The commentators are galvanized, and he completed the 3-point play.
Exactly. Now with 2 minutes and 16 seconds left in the third, Panthers has never looked this good. But now we are finally coming into form. Sometimes it's not how you start, it's how you finish. So we will see how this game will go.
And
I will see a beautiful
Mr.
jump
Branch,
shot.
Number 4 from the Belize Defenders with a beautiful jump shot.
A beautiful mid-range, tying up this game once again. So
Davis
now, under 2 minutes, Davis again just walk past Vanegas. Exactly. Now we have Jones in the open court to Daly once again. Just running the court, just leaving Santino in his rear view and getting some layups here. That's 3 easy layups already in this quarter for Daly. I mean, we need to do something about that again.
And a good backcourt cut by
and
Davis.
Pass. Exactly. Davis with the pass. Chance with the cut. And again, we are
Daly
tied. Daly hesitates the 3.
Jones.
Ariola working on Jones. Jones pushing out to Poppy Leslie. Back to Jones inside. He goes to Ariola and it's a charging foul.
Offensive foul.
We
going
see
against
Ariola
Jones.
giving a spark to this Punta Gorda offense and defense right now in this third quarter. I mean, pull the chair right from under Jones. To me, it should have been a travel, but however, they call that charging foul. Either way, ball for the Punta Gorda Panthers.
Again, we see how the Belize defenders going into that full court, man-to-man press. Let's see if Davis could have his way against Mr. Vanegas.
And that was he just left that one short. However, he get back his rebound to Julian. And he misses the one attempt. He got fouled by Jones. Jones looking to see where he committed the foul, but it was pretty clear that he did foul.
That was a foul on
So
we have the center for Julian. Mr. Travis from the Punta Gorda Panthers going to the free throw line, trying to break this deadlock on this basketball game.
Yes, it has been a back and forth game in scores. It has been about 4 ties, about 3 lead changes. Man, just an entertaining game so far,
to say the least,
in the third quarter with a little under a minute remaining. So we will see how the fourth quarter will play out, as we know that a lot of experienced guys are on the defenders. However, we see players from the Panthers, they look like they just want it a little bit more tonight.
Exactly. And I believe that it starts off on the defensive side of the ball. Like you said earlier, defense wins championships, and that is on full display here at the Punta Gorda Sporting Complex.
Especially by Chance Leslie, who's been like Markel Bridges tonight, picking up the best player, causing havoc on defense. And there he was again, but however,
we have a travel violation. We have a foul
on Chance Leslie. It was on Chance Leslie.
Violation. It should have. However, we are not the refs. We are just the commentators of this.
Yeah, we can say what we want to see.
But the referees have the final say.
Official say.
So we have number 4,
Branch.
Mr. Branch going to the line, trying to equalize this ball game with 37 seconds more in this third quarter. I haven't seen Mr. Darnell Shabaone for this entire quarter.
Well,
I wonder
he's just checking in now, but I mean the unit. Remember, Darnell played in the beginning of this quarter, if I'm not mistaken.
No, he did not. He hasn't made an appearance yet for the Punta Gorda Panthers, and he is not only an influential person, but someone who could set the tone for this ball game.
Well, I see he's on the bench with a little tape on his ankle, so he might have had a little problem with it in the game, but
Ariola with the ball, double team.
Gives it to Julian.
Travis
gives it to Davis. He slips a little. Davis weaves in his way in the paint, takes that mid-range, misses.
And Poppy Leslie with the big rebound. Giving the ball to Branch.
To Daly. Daly has it. Tries to go past Delmore.
Poppy Leslie
with the
big
out. Back to
Daly, and it's good.
Pull. Daly at the end of this third quarter here. And he certainly is fired up going into the fourth with the momentum leaning towards
Daly is deadly from the 3-point line. And we have a 1-point ball game in favor of the Belize City Defenders. Mr. Bizer, could you explain to us how our big lead evaporated, sir?
We had a couple careless fouls, careless turnovers there on that full court press, but you see when the defenders went back to it in this third quarter, we combated it a little bit better than we did when they first threw it at us. So I mean, if that was their secret weapon, Punta Gorda has already found their kryptonite for that defense. So we can only go up from here. Hopefully, that last score by Daly put them up by 4 points, actually. So, yeah.
The scoreboard change. But
So they have a lead going into the
Mr.
fourth.
Baeza, speak to us about defense, guys. If you can see what just occurred, what allowed the Belize defenders to come back into this game was their man-to-man defense. Their man-to-man full court defense against the Panthers was not only exquisite but drawn up. Whatever PG tried to orchestrate, their defense just eliminated, and I believe that the only way that PG could not only conquer that but to get back into this ball game and actually get the lead is to move the ball as best as possible.
Four,
So
five,
this is
one,
what
8-5.
is gearing up to be a very entertaining fourth quarter here. With the defenders up 4.
Ice Spice.
I believe that PG still has what it takes to not only win this game but to blow out this ball game and to remind the Belize City defenders and the entire league that coming to PG or playing against the Panthers is not an easy game. We need to strike fear not only into the defenders but into the league, and I believe that we will do that tonight by blowing out the Belize defenders and winning this ball game with a commanding lead.
Definitely. So we'll see what happens in this fourth. Hopefully this unit that they're putting on can keep things going and try to get a step out on Daly. We see Daly really getting some open looks when he is matched up with Centino. Centino is a bit slow on the closeout, slow on the transition when he and Daly is running. And also we have Nigel Jones putting on a wonderful game. However, he's not in the game right now.
That's why I beg the question, Mr. Baeza. Should Punta Gorda stick with that man-to-man defense knowing that we cannot keep up with the Belize defenders?
Yes, we should. We cannot keep up in transition. However, while we are in our defensive sets, we've been doing a very adequate job at slowing down this defenders team. There we have Davis playing hard, going in, banging his body, and he was fouled. There we have Davis with a mismatch. He sidesteps, triples. He settled for that shot a bit too much, and Daly is out again on the run. However, we have quarterback Davis there with the interception, and we have Daly down on the ground. It is a 4-on-5. We have Ariola with the triple, and he immediately goes to help out the down Devin Daly.
I believe that he landed badly on his knee.
Yeah, while running on that pass.
To have some type of discomfort, I believe, which is a cramp on his knee.
The coach is railing up to the table that they should have called a timeout, but he was on the ground during a live play, so The ball was live. Ball was live there, and Punta Gorda simply took advantage of the 4-on-5.
And it ended
Played.
up in a triple by Mr. Gayamba Ariola.
Elvert Areola.
The coach is angry.
Mr. Smiling.
Mr.
Smiling meets.
Mr. Smile is very angry and verbalizing his disagreement with what just transpired, not only with the referee but how the Punta Gorda Panthers players, the play that happened just now. Mr. Devin Daly is still on the ground.
Yeah, trying to recover.
We don't know what is going on with him. I know for a fact that he landed on his knee, and
he is in very much in discomfort, but we don't see any medical personnel on the court trying to assist him.
So I am wondering what is going on.
So I want to know what will the league do about situations like this that should have been, covered.
We do hope and pray that Mr. Devin Daly
Yes,
is
okay.
is all well. I haven't seen him move that left knee as yet. I just hope that with time he does get up and is able to move on his own discretion.
Yes. So we see
He's
him
getting up.
finally trying to get up for himself, but in clear discomfort. However, he's being lifted by his teammates, as we see here, trying to take him off the court.
And that is something that you don't like to see in basketball.
In basketball, exactly.
We wanted to beat Belize Defenders with full strength. However, we do hope that Mr. Devin Daly not only makes a return, but makes a full and
recovery.
healthy return back to this ball game. And even if he does not, we hope that he recovers fully as a basketball player and continues to improve not only himself but his team in this league.
And we see that he was one of the players that was on fire for the Belize City Defenders. And in this fourth quarter, with 9 minutes and 20 seconds remaining to play, it is a 1-point ball game. And with an offensive player like Daly down, the defenders will need to lean on someone else, as he was the one that was pretty much keeping them afloat in this one. So,
however, we never want to win like this. We always want to win with the opposing team at their best. However, the game must continue, and we wish nothing but the best to Mr. Devin Daly when it comes to, I hope is not an injury.
Yeah, I just hope it's
just a sting.
Very serious cramp and not really a serious injury.
But
it will put a halt to his season.
But we can say that was not a nasty play by Mr. Davis. He was just hustling for the ball, and unfortunately,
he got to the ball first.
Exactly.
But momentum is something he could not have stopped in the air, and so Daly was also making a reach for the ball, and it happened. But however, the game is again underway with Papa Leslie being guarded by Bermudez. We have a screen there from Bart.
Branch with the shot.
In the closeout. Bermudez
boogie with the ball.
And
looking for his point guard.
Exactly. So now we have Papa Leslie on Davis. Davis settles for the triple.
And the trees in and out.
That was good defense.
One of our key players is also injured as well. I haven't seen Mr. Darnell Shaba Oden in this ball game.
And he was big in that first half. And man, his presence is being missed right now in this fourth. We have the mid-range there from Davis. who sinks that one. And now we have the defenders coming the next way. We have Ariola on Jones at the top of the key. This man-to-man defense, he sinks underneath the screen. Once he sinks once again, gets in the way. However, Jones is too strong and finishes that one. 8 minutes left in this fourth quarter. It's a 1-point ball game in favor of the Belize City defenders. Now we have Davis drives right by Jones. However, it's not finished. I think he was whopped. Now we have Bermudez. And now another foul.
And I have just received word that Daniel Chaba Oden is not injured and will be coming back into this ball game very, very shortly.
Okay then. We saw that block attempt, that wild block attempt on Davis that had him hit him in the face and he was down. However, no call. And we have the foul on Bermudez, who came down. However, the game is
very physical.
Exactly.
The referees are allowing our players to play ball, and it's a bit.
Now we have that cross from Davis, puts it up with one hand. Now we have Zola again coming the next way, being guarded by Davis. Poppy Leslie on the top of the key. Screen.
And
shot by Poppy. Misses. Ariola secures that rebound. And we're Panthers going the other way.
Ariola puts a move on. And we have a foul.
He was fouled.
In the act of...
It seems as Poppy is trying to take the foul. But the foul was clearly on Zul.
And we have Daniel Shaba Oden coming back into this game for
into the ball game. So with Daniel and hopefully we have a strong finish to this.
Davis with the ball.
Top
Guarded
of the
by
key.
Jones.
Yes.
The center.
Now we have Julian inside. Puts on a move, pivots, loses control of the ball and left that one short. Now we have Zul up. We have Leslie behind the defense, trying to make a move on Oden.
And we have Branch passes out to Jones.
Good defense there from Davis. Behind the defense, one
and
again.
Farron. And we have a foul.
A foul.
And Farron will be going to the line to shoot 2.
Exactly. Santino should have had that while he was in possession. He just needed to jump a little bit higher and he would have gotten a clean block. However, I think he was shied a little bit by Oden, so he did not see the player coming. However, defenders have a chance to extend this lead to 5 points by 2 made free throws from defenders.
With the first one, and it clanked out. And he's going for the second one, which is good.
And we have a
change.
Santino, and we have the defender,
the defensive minded player coming into this ball game, trying to give PG a spark on the defensive end. Davis over the ball. You think that we should switch Davis off the ball, or
we need Davis to start cook? However, we need him to be more efficient and more smart in those shots that he's taking. Good decisions. Open by chance. Chance. Look like he took a little bit too long. Misses. Zul with the good save. Zul slips. Now we have number 4 coming down. It looked like he was hit a little bit. Oden again with another rebound. Davis. It's a 1-on-3. Davis, however, taking on the crowd. Fouled by Poppy Leslie. Davis is fearless in those transition attempts, taking on the entire Belize City defenders. Something that Punta Gorda needs him to do at this moment. And he is doing it. Davis with a quick triple right off of it. And it is good. He made this a 1-point ball game. We have chance harassing Zul. However, a foul It was a blocking foul on Chance Leslie. Ball for the Belize City Defenders. 5:57 left in this one. It's a 1-point game, 73-74. Belize City Defenders up. I mean, we have a good one tonight, folks. A back and forth ball game that's just been very, very entertaining to watch. Both teams are giving their all right now tonight. No team wants to lose. Some physical plays so far. Physical plays. And it's just resulted in pure entertainment and beautiful basketball being played. And now we have a set inbound piece from the defenders.
The defenders are up by 1 point with 5 more minutes into
Jones
the ball game.
Misses it. We have Raluni. It was a pass. It's leave a little hot. Ariola. And he gets it. That was a good run. Now we have Davis. Almost
and Davis
got to that one. I mean,
like a galvanizer on this Panthers team, playing both distributor and defender on this basketball team. We have Zol over the ball, calling for his screen by his, and we have a turnover.
And it looked like that one
Ariola.
shook Ariola.
Knee to knee.
Exactly. However, we're going down the other way. We have a live viewer. Kyra Castillo says that Stefan talks a bit too much. However, that is what we do, Kyra. So just enjoy the game. Enjoy the Belize City Defenders.
Everybody, Mr. Baez.
Exactly. I mean, we need to call the game. And it's a very entertaining game. However, Oden again with the rebound. If you can hear the crowd in this place, I mean, it's just shaking everybody to the core. It is loud.
Exactly.
Punta Gorda is up. And man, it's just pure fun basketball being played right now.
Unique, organic, and sportsmanlike.
3 side steps, triples, way off.
And that would have taken the roof off this complex by the crowd.
However, Davis is a great individual player, but man, he can make some decisions that was not a good position for the Punta Gorda Panthers. I will say it. He had many options. He did not even try to create for no one else. Just simply run out the clock. While we have 4 minutes remaining, we should be actively looking to score. Exactly. So let's hope that the next possession he learns from it and he fixes it, and we can actually get some points to try to extend our lead.
However, I'd rather he takes it out now compared to going deeper into this fourth quarter and taking a wild shot like that. However, Mr. Baeza, what I believe that the injury, I believe it's not an injury, but the coming out of Devin Daly was huge for the Belize City Defenders. Their defense is not only stagnant, but their offense
has taken a big hit.
Exactly.
Without someone who is willing to run the floor, who is a legit threat from deep, who can also bang bodies inside. I mean, Daly presence is definitely being missed right now, and it looks like the defenders are trying to lean on Jones for that spark, but Jones
playing that point center position.
Exactly. Jones is, you can see he's a bit low again to come up. He seems a bit tired. However, you know, as a hooper, he will dig into that reserve tank to try and take this team into
exactly and take this win home.
Exactly.
Davis with the ball, giving to Puppy Leslie.
Fake on the top.
And we have a foul
on Oden.
Oden on Mr. Branch number 4. Again, guys, we're live on TNC and on Facebook. Just go on Facebook and put in PGTV. And we're also live on cable with TNC. Again, I'm here with Mr. Renon Wies Baiza, who is in his own right a well-known national basketball player.
Well, thank you. I never want to toot my own horns, Mr. Nalberto, but yeah, they only call me a prolific shooter. That's all I can do. stroke that ball from deep. But however, sometime I will make my way onto the BBL scene.
Very soon,
And
very soon.
definitely be a Clay Thompson-esque player.
And ruffle some feathers in the National Basketball League. We have
Exactly,
Boogie with the
Boogie
shot.
with the triple.
And it
That
is.
was a good shot. That was a good shot.
We'll take that any day of the week. We'll take that.
Yeah.
And Jones.
And we have Jones coming in. The pass
To
was
hot
a little
for
bit
Farron.
too hot.
To hot for Farron.
I mean, that potato was a little bit too hot.
And this
he
is a
fumbled
tie
it.
ball game, Mr. Biza.
Exactly.
Tie
with 3
ball
minutes
game.
And 47 seconds left. We have Davis going inside.
And that was not an and one. That was not a
It's an
and one.
They call the and one. The foul, it was a continuation call. They call the and
Explain
one.
to the people what just occurred. Why was that an and one call, Mr. Biza?
Well, when he got past his defender, he already gathered the ball.
And was
already
no
in
longer
motion.
dribbling, right?
Exactly, already in the motion. Proceeding to the basket. So that would result in an and one play for Davis, who pushed this Panthers lead up to 2 and potentially 3.
Mr. Biza, I believe that the Belize City Defenders are the second ranked team in the National Basketball League. Is that true?
We'll
But
have
I
that
do believe
information
they're
for you
ranked very high.
Very soon. Yes. So now the crowd is getting very engaged with this 3-point lead here. Now we have a double Ray Jones.
And we have a
It
foul.
was a little. It seems I was a little bit too aggressive.
And Davis needs to relax before he gets a technical foul. Davis needs to relax.
They call a foul on the floor, so it will result in an inbound play for the defenders.
And the crowd is really getting to this
And
one.
we have a good defense.
And Davis with the rebound.
Julian inside, and now we have Davis coming the other way.
With
When
a
really
3-point
no one
lead.
can guard him one-on-one, so he rightfully calls off the screen. 10 seconds remaining on the clock. Puts on a moves. Go. Takes
And
a
the ball is
triple.
up.
He settles for a triple.
And it is good. Davis
Davis
with the
in
big
his
3.
bag with that shot. I mean, the best scorers have Alzheimer's, as we call it.
Exactly.
We forgot.
Oh, and
And it was. They call
a foul.
a
Of
goaltending
goaltending
on
foul.
that.
This is the time the best players come out to play, and
Exactly.
Davis is definitely coming up. This is going to be a game between Davis and Jones.
Exactly.
Let's see who could take
And
this
we
one home
see
for their team.
Davis, he takes that shot. That was a wild shot, Davis. We could have
Jones
waited.
with the ball.
And now the defenders coming the other way, trying to get in their defensive sets.
Jones up.
Jones wide open, but he
We
misses.
need the rebound. We need that
Now
rebound.
we have
Ariana
coming
with the
away.
ball.
It is a one-on-one, and they call
And we have a
blocking
foul on Mr. If I'm not mistaken, that is Farron.
That's not Farron. That's
Bradley.
Bradley.
We have a foul on Bradley.
A foul on Bradley in the open court there.
Panthers up by 4 points. This is an 88-77 ball game with 2 minutes and 32 seconds more to go.
77 ball game, and we have a timeout by the Belize City Defenders. I mean, 2 minutes and 32 seconds left, and Panthers seems to be in
control of this ball game.
one. So just another strong 2.5 minutes of play, and we will see Panthers coming away with the first win of the season and a very, very humongous upset on the Belize City Defenders.
I believe that the reason why the Punta Gorda Panthers are able to be in control of this ball game is due to their defense. Their defense, the Punta Gorda Panthers worked out and have got into ball shape. Again, like Kenneth Jet Smith will say, you don't play a ball to get in a shape. You get in a shape to play a ball. And I believe that is exactly what the Punta Gorda Panthers did. And they are able to not only run with the Belize defenders, but put pressure and score in a timely manner.
So this game is really really entertaining, folks. You should be glued into your TV for the next 2 minutes and 32 seconds of this one as we see Ariola, a son of the soil, at the line trying to extend this Punta Gorda Panthers lead. He misses the first. It was a big miss. Could extend this to a short-fire 2-possession game. So these are big free throws, pivotal free throws in this game. So let's see what he will do with the second one.
And it is.
And he misses. Go.
Those are big free throws, which have made this game into a 2-possession ball game.
So we see for the first time tonight, number 8 coming in for the Belize City Defenders.
Who is Mr. Usher, Tyrese Usher. We have Mr. Usher stepping into this ball game and going straight to the free throw line to try to cut into this lead.
Exactly.
The PG crowd really needs to make the free throw players a bit nervous going to this free throw line. They're going too confident.
Exactly. The PG home court should at least make some noise. However, he went 1 from 1 for the line, and we have Davis coming the other way. He already made a big shot. We will see if he can continue to deliver here tonight.
And Davis should really take advantage of Jones being on him. I believe that Jones cannot run with Davis.
Now he got the switch he wants. He pump fakes into
Boogie
with the middle
and
range.
he could not
misses.
convert.
However, I get his rebound out to Julian. Travis need to go and post up the smaller defender Usher. However, he came out. Now we have
a foul.
There is a foul on Usher.
On Usher, number 8 from the Belize City Defenders. And what is important here to note that every foul now on the Punta Gorda Panthers will result in free throws.
As the Punta Gorda Panthers are in the bonus.
And I believe the Belize Defenders are in the bonus as well. So every foul that is committed now will result in these two teams shooting free throws.
So this game will come down to the free throw battle. It seems like
Davis sink the first one.
Yes, and extend this lead to 4.
Let's see if he could extend it to 5.
Think he will. And he does.
He does.
So Panther just need to consistently play a good defense. We see Usher crosses up Davis. Usher goes down Main Street. And it is an easy finish.
Where was Usher this entire game?
Usher came out and he's balling in late for the defenders.
Time.
Exactly. I mean,
Davis
it was a good tactic. We do not know what kind of ball Usher plays. So the defenders are basically just a pull-up.
And Davis!
And that was a good one from Davis.
Against a very good defender in Poppy Leslie.
A nice cross, a nice finish from Davis. Inside.
And a defensive breakdown by the Punta Gorda Panthers.
They saw Jones. They wanted to defense. I mean, that shouldn't have happened. It's a
3-point game.
1 minute and 8 seconds left in this fourth quarter. I mean, right now,
and the coach is bawling. The coach is yelling to double team Davis,
which will result in Davis making a pass, and we will see how
Davis with the ball against Jones. Double team
Davis
comes, and we have a foul.
A foul on Leslie. They're
and
trying to send him on the line because he's killing time. So they're trying to just get him on the line and come down the other way and try to get some big buckets. They allowed Davis, however, to kill a huge amount of time, almost 11 seconds, and then now we are under the 1 minute mark
Mr. Bizam,
in this fourth quarter.
If you can notice, they took out Poppy Leslie for Vanegas. Davis has been having his way with Vanegas the entire night.
But
so defensively, does that make any sense to you?
It makes sense because though Davis has been getting his way, Raul is quicker to the step as we see how easily Davis froze Leslie. So now, at least now Raul can keep up with him laterally.
And offensively, he is a better passer, in my opinion. Raul is a better passer and can orchestrate the offense. I can see why that change was made now.
Exactly. So
Jones
now
on the ball.
we see Davis icing this game with free throws. Jones comes up, misses. Ariola comes down with the rebound. They're doubling him. Ball to Bermudez. Ball to Julian. Ball back to Davis. And he's holding the ball. 42 seconds left. It is a 5-point game. The crowd here in Punta Gorda.
And we have a offensive foul
on Davis.
He dipped his shoulder too much in trying to
get
capture
past.
that foul.
Exactly.
And Raul
So
should be
Venegas-
shooting free throws?
No,
if
no,
I'm
it
not
was
mistaken.
offensive foul. Yeah, offensive. So now we hear the crowd here in Punta Gorda Sporting Complex getting a little wild. That was a hard screen. However, it did not. Panthers did not take
And
it.
it's
was
up for
triple.
three.
He misses.
And they
Usher
grab the
with
one rebound.
Usher splits two, trying to split two. Usher goes up. Usher misses.
And
Rebound.
grab the
Travis.
boards. Give Davis the ball.
We see Davis with the ball coming down. He is two. Travis with the ball.
11 more seconds in this ball game.
And he was fouled
by
and
Bradley.
It looks like this will be the first win of the season.
And I told y'all from the beginning, a win is a win regardless of the points. The PG Punta Gorda Panthers are now back in this tournament and have won this ball game.
And we see our two imports along with Oden putting in that work. I mean, it was a complete team effort in tonight's win.
Both defensively and offensively.
offensively.
However, we must wish the best of wishes to Mr. Devin Daly as he has not returned back from the locker room of the Billy City Defenders. We wish nothing but the best to Mr. Daly and we hope that it's just a cramp.
Yeah, hopefully. We want to see the best for Mr. Daly. I mean, definitely one of my best players. Someone like as a shooter, that like myself, I look up to Devin Daly. A three, short.
And this ball game is over, folks.
And it is over.
over.
The Punta Gorda Panthers
won their first ball
defended
game.
their home very, very well tonight and came out with the win. Well done, Panthers.
One out of many. One out of many.
Well done, Panthers. An upset for sure for the defenders. I mean, it was just an entertaining game all night. And before we sign out, like what I always say, when you're big,
you're large.
Mr.
And we're
Nicholas.
out, guys.
We're out.
See you guys in 2 weeks' time for our next home game here at the Punta Gorda Sporting Complex. From me and myself, Mr. Norberto, and Mr. Renan Wiesbeiser, we say see you guys next time. Be safe and stay breezy. Blup, blup.
Peace. Signing out.
Ice Spice.
When James took over this bus line, there was no highway, there was no paved road at all, any at all. Let's be real. Whenever a Punta Gorda person was in Belize City and run short of passage, he walk up to James bus line. As I said, Mr. James, I want to go home. I'm not going to money. It's a by jump board. Punta Gorda people, don't let anybody step on us and use us for a stepping stool. James, you have did a good thing for your district. Keep it up, my brother.
When I take the bus, I take James' bus because I know what James do for this PG community.
Naknishik sa Belize, ana James bus line ning am. Pagkaninaw, naka James bus line na at Toledo district.
We were born connected to the water, the deep blue, the soil, the salt air, sheer abundance, ritual, water, expectation of the catch, the wind and waves. What lay beneath filled our bellies sustained our communities, but song fell to a whisper. Her rituals were lost. Communities changed. But now, that song beckons us back to the sea. The generations that came before, and for the generations still to come. Thriving, abundant sea is possible. Rebuilding fish populations can be our legacy.
Hi everyone, my name is Luwani Rodriguez. I'm the club leader of the newly formed Changing Tides of PG, and our club actually consists of 11 active members. There's always room for more, so we welcome you to join. Some of the activities that our club has been doing includes a lot of cleanups near the coastal areas of PG. We've been doing a lot of recycling as well, and we've also helped to build a seawall right here at this recreational park that we all know and love.